It was nice to kind of hold off those 80-degree temperatures for a while this month. In fact, it was the longest we've ever done it in the month of September. 9 full days. That matches the streak back in 1951, where there was about 9 days we took to get to 80 degrees by the 10th day. So we did that again this year. The comparable year was September 2009, but that was only a 4-day streak to get to the 80s. So got to the 80s yesterday. In fact, we almost got to the middle 80s, really, in Lincoln and toward Omaha at 84 degrees, 85 in Grand Island and Hebron. And you see western Nebraska closer to 90 degrees. We're quickly going to go from the 80s, then closer to 90 degrees as we close out this week and go into the weekend. ABC seamless camera at North 48th and Cornhusker Highway. Temperatures starting out pretty comfortable with partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies, with some dipping down in the upper 50s again as you look toward Columbus. We're at 63 though here in Lincoln, 62 down in Beatrice, 61 Grand Island, Hebron, Holdridge, with some middle 60s out in western Nebraska after their warmer afternoon. The humidity will be enough, especially by this afternoon, to make it feel a few degrees warmer than our actual air temperatures, but it could certainly be worse. And we know that, especially with corn sweat through the summer months, that we can have dew points in around the 70s, if not the upper 70s. So certainly not anywhere near that. But winds will help a little bit this afternoon. They're fairly light right now, but expect wind gusts to be up around 20 to 25 miles per hour for a lot of us in southeast Nebraska, if not maybe even a little bit higher than that out of the south and east. So there's the mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. More clouds will be rolling in from west to east throughout the day today, just going around the ridge of high pressure that is promoting this warm up this week. That's also going to work to steer any storm potential like we saw last night, kind of fizzling out this morning again for this evening. But high temperatures today up around 86 degrees, now up a little bit compared to averages at this point of the year after spending an extended time below average. But looking at Stormcast, there's a few morning clouds. I think a lot of this cloud cover is overdone for the afternoon. We should turn to be mostly sunny for the second part of the day today before you see some more isolated thunderstorms will get going in the panhandle. But that ridge of high pressure is going to steer a lot of this even late tonight and into the overnight hours, barely through south central Nebraska, that maybe there's a few spot showers left over early tomorrow that are fizzling out as the sun comes up. There is a low end risk for severe weather out western Nebraska, a marginal level 1 out of 5 risk, mainly for some damaging wind and some hail potential out that way. But again, storms are going to be steered mainly through western Nebraska to keep us dry for a few more days. Late storm chance does return Saturday into Sunday. Better chance maybe to see most of the precipitation actually fall throughout the day on Sunday before we're on a slow cooling trend throughout the course of next week.